Now, YouTube, what's going on? We live on the Twitch, man. And today, I'm going to be ranking superpowers based on how likely I am to become a villain if I have them. I got no doubt low-key evil, possibly not, and never. Let's start it off then. Freak it. Let's do it. Now, if I got super speed right here, I think the chances of me becoming a villain with super speed are very slim, but they're not none. You know what I'm saying? They're not never. Because super speed is something, it's one of them things that it's just a little too much power for one person to have. Especially we talking like Barry Allen Flash levels where you can slow down time. Yeah, I get to tweaking with this, bro. This would definitely get to my head. I know myself now. ChatGPT be wildin'. In theory, bro. My college watching this in theory. What villains got super speed? Buns. But think about it though. The villains that do have super speeds are crazy. You talking about the reverse Flash? Dude was going back in time. Oh, nah, I ain't gonna lie. That was a meme I saw. It was like he went back in time and jerked. Okay, never mind. But yeah, bro. I think if I get super speed, it's possibly. It's not. I'm not gonna be low-key evil. It's not happening really. But it's a chance. Like it's like make or miss with super speed at least. Think about it, if I can slow down time, bro. I'm either being a superhero or a villain. There's no in between. So I'm putting it at that mid area. Continuing on. Let's go immorality. Bryce, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about you, but if I become immortal, it's 100% chance I'm becoming a villain. Imagine watching all your loved ones go past, past over time. Dude, you're gonna go crazy. You're like, the chances of you becoming a villain, not becoming a villain, are dang near 0%, bro. If you just get old to the point where you can't even freaking function, actually old, immorality? Wait, what does that even mean, bro? What does that even assist? I'm just going with like I live forever and I stay in peak form or something like that. No doubt I'm becoming a villain. I'm just gonna be testing my gangster. I'm assuming that's like you can't get killed or whatever. Maybe not invincibility though. Who cares? Whatever. I'm thinking about it too hard. I'm gonna be a villain for sure. Regeneration. I see no reason as to why I would be a villain with regeneration. Like, what would you even want to? Like, why? Why would you? What could even cause for you to be a villain? I think that's never for me right there, bro. There's just no shot. Like Deadpool type of style. I'm gonna be a superhero for sure. Loki, I'm not gonna be evil. Healing. Yeah, what are you doing with healing that you should become a villain? That's never automatically. I'm gonna be real. And why they put Sakura there? Sakura's so trash. I don't even know why they put her picture in there. That just made me angry off rip. Got her healing. Bro, that's rare. That's rare that she healing Naruto. Telekinesis. Ooh. Now, telekinesis is one of those powers I think once again can get to your head, bro. Magneto type of vibes. Magneto was just a chill dude, but you know what I'm saying? He became a villain. Actually, he had circumstances that made him a villain. What am I going to be doing with telekinesis that's going to get to my head and make me a villain? I think the chances of that are low. And where did my music go? Oh, bars. Okay, that's smooth. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I low-key might become evil, lifting cars and mess, bro. Like the movie Chronicle, if I get telekinesis. Just because I know myself, low-key, I'm low-key becoming evil with this one. Yo, I sound like a villain right now. No, wait, no, I wouldn't. I probably would. It would probably get to my head. Like I'm saying, I'm really thinking in the long run right now, bro. Telepathy. Telepathy? I'm gonna say, I'm low-key thinking nah. I don't think telepathy just gonna make me turn evil. I'm reading people's minds and stuff. I'd probably be trying to save people or just run it up like parlays or just gambling or something. Low-key, I don't know if that would make me a villain though. But with telepathy, it's low-key possible, you feel me? Let's go with nah. I'm thinking nah. I don't think telepathy's gonna make me a villain. That might be like contradicting saying telekinesis will and freaking telepathy won't. But I'm just going about my life right now. Mind control. What the frick? No doubt. If I had mind control, I think you a villain off rip if you actually use that on people. And if I get mind control, I'm gonna be using it. So I'm just automatically gonna be a villain. What I look like getting bad grades when I could just mind control my teacher to give me straight A's? What are we talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna be a villain. That's gonna start scaling up to some crazy. Nah, let me chill. Yo, no, I sound like a freaking villain for real right now, dude. No, I'm not evil, bro. This is just hypothetical in theory. I'm just thinking realistically, like in the movies and stuff. Teleportation, dude. If you become a villain with teleportation, you gotta chill. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is already something pre-fired wrong with you, bro. Teleportation should never make you a villain. Actually, I don't know. That's a lot of power too. I'm gonna say nah. I'm gonna say I don't think it's possibly for me. Teleportation, I'd probably just go into like Paris and stuff, or like just flying around and teleporting everywhere. I wouldn't become no villain though. Like what? With teleportation, what can you do? You're not invincible. You still got a scrap. What, you gonna teleport around, bro? Swing on them? Actually, low key, you would never get bullied in your life with teleportation. You just flee, run away. Cloning. Cloning, low key, bro. If I could clone myself, I think I'm low key becoming evil. I feel like one of my clones is going to stay alive and then just turn and just turn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it be in the movies? I feel like that's just what's bound to happen. So in theory, guilty by association, I would just become evil. Also, like Naruto stuff too. If I could clone myself, that's too much power right there in and of itself. I'd be a villain or something, terrorizing the city. In theory, let me say in theory. Creation. Oh my goodness. Okay, now that's overpowered. If I could just create anything, any sort of matter, just out of thin air and all that, I don't know any superheroes like that, bro. That's like one of them rare superpowers you see, maybe in anime and stuff. Creation OD, I understand that, but I don't know. I don't think that would just make you, I think I would be like straight-minded with creation. I think I'd be cool, unless I can make anything. If I can make people, like, yo, no, that's OD. Low key, yo, with that type of power, yeah, you right. I might become a villain. Low key evil. That's going to the top tier of low key evil, bruh. There's high chances for that. Now I'm thinking, if we talking create anything, if I create, man, if I could drop a jet, just create a jet out of nowhere, invisibility. No, I'm not becoming evil. I'm not gonna be on no goon timing with invisibility. I'm not gonna be on no gooner timing. Like, that's like, if you get invisibility and you become a villain, you just gotta be a D1 Hall of Fame gooner or something like that, a creep, a weirdo. Invisibility, one of them powers, like, you know somebody's strange. Like when they say I would like invisibility. Everybody's saying super speed or flying or something. They talking about I want invisibility powers. Like, no, excuse me, bro. You goon much? Goon lately? You feel me? I'm going with never. I would never become a villain with invisibility. It might might start changing me a little bit. Like, I might start like saving people or like doing something good, but like I ain't becoming no villain. I'm phasing. Where? Why would you want to phase through walls or anything? That's not something I can see myself tweaking out over. Phasing through walls on some Danny Phantom mess? I would say nah, but I would be trolling. I'm gonna be real. I would definitely be trolling. I'd be scaring people, popping out the wall. I'd be out the wall like these. Tweaking. Low key, bro. Hold on. It's possibly I might be a villain just for that. It's possible. It's possible with phasing. Shape-shifting? Yo. No, I'm gonna be real. With shape-shifting, no doubt I gotta use my powers for evil. There's just no other way. If you get shape-shifting abilities and you don't transform into like just higher power people or something like that, bro, are you even using it right? Because you got that ability for a reason. I'm gonna become a villain. I already know. I just know myself. I'm going to be using it for wrong, for not for the good. Time travel. Ooh. Now, time travel is one of those abilities that, of course, in the shows, they seem to abuse it, but I feel like it's never for the wrong reasons. And if it is, it's got to be somebody freaking demented and mental. So I would say time travel, nah, for me personally. I don't think I'm going back in time to just ruin somebody's life. Yo, you got to be a sick individual to do that, bro. Like, what the freak? Yeah, so I'm going to say never. Actually, nah, because never is never. Never's not never. Pause time? How do I freaking escape this? Now, pause time is one of those abilities, bro, that's like, okay, wait a minute. What are we talking about right now, bro? Pause time is one of them abilities that I've seen in them TikTok comment sections, people be tweaking. I'm going to be real. That pause time stuff, people really be tweaking on that. And while I got this doodly 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 music in my ear, bro. This jolly music in my ear. Freaking, I'm with it, though. Now, pause time, I don't think I'm going to be a villain. I don't think I'm going to be no villain with the pause in time, bro. I think I'm going to be solid, cooling, just going about my life. How do I make the freaking full screen back to full screen? And why my music not playing? I got the wrong music playing. I'm tired of this jazz music. Where my freaking vibes at? I need my Mario music and stuff. Yeah, this is better. Now, let's go back to it. Sorry about that jazz, y'all. Pause time. I don't know, bro. It depends. This isn't one of those things I'm just going to be robbing people and stuff with. I'm not going to pause time to rob people and mess with people's lives. So I think it's possible, though. Like, it's possible. I might get this ability and start tweaking out. But it's not, the odds of it aren't crazy. Breathe underwater. What am I doing breathing underwater? Never. That's just so whack to become, like, if you use, what? So what do you even do with that? Breathing underwater. That's such a lame ability. Actually, nah, that's kind of fire ability. I ain't coming no villain, though. Energy blast. Nah, energy blast, dang, you're just using a weapon, a firearm or something like that. I'm not going to become no villain. I'm just pausing time to getting out the bank and my power's over. That's what I'm saying. That's low-key what I'm thinking with pausing time. It's like you can choose to just do something petty, like steal from somebody or just punch somebody while they, nah, yo, let me chill, bro. I ain't committing battery or nothing. Laser vision, dude, never. What do you even, like, IRL, what do you even using laser vision with to just terrorize the world with? You got, like, that's some real villain activity. I'm not a villain. Laser eyes ain't gonna change me. But if somebody buck up with me, I might warn them. Just shoot it at their foot or something. Shoot it at their foot. Yeah, back up on me. Yeah. All right, changing size on some Ant-Man stuff. Ooh, hold on. Changing size? That's a lot of power in and of itself. Low key, bruh. No doubt for me. Hey, Bryce, low key. I ain't gonna lie, this ability a little too overpowered. Look at Galactus. Oh, I forgot pause. You can make yourself bigger though. Low key. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, low key, that's gonna get to your head. I'm gonna put that in low key evil for me. I feel like I could be a villain. I might start just eviscerating the world or something like that. Not like that. It's all in theory, of course. In GTA. Super senses. Not at all. If I got super senses, that's when I would just like join the UFC or something, or just have fun with my life, not become no villain. I wouldn't even have that urge of super senses. I'd probably get in the ring, just weaving stuff, knocking people out. I'd use my talents for good, somewhere or another. Not on no Spider-Man timing, because I'm not trying to risk my life. But I would definitely be in a sport wilding. Super intelligence, no doubt. Super intelligence, like you're bound to become a villain. Too much knowledge makes people go crazy. You see what happened to goddamn, I don't know any references. I was trying. I'm not like that off the top. Super intelligence, you get crazy when they learn too much. That's why we in school, you start to get a little crazier. You feel me? When you get too much knowledge, you start to lose it automatically. X-ray vision? Nah, I ain't on that timing. Nah. I ain't on that timing though. Nah, I'm straight. I ain't on that timing with that X-ray vision. That's a little freaked out. I ain't on that timing. Super endurance. Super endurance? Yo, super endurance, I might become a villain. Like if I'm a cat. What you mean, cat? What the frick? I ain't gonna tweak out with no X-ray vision. I ain't on no creep timing, bro. I ain't becoming no villain. No, but super endurance though, bro. I might be one of them ones, bro. I might have to take over the world. If I can just eat bullets, I might have to take over the world, bro. I might have to. Just for the vibes. We seen the glint. Yeah, I'm tweaking. Possibly. Super endurance, possibly. I'm thinking One Punch Man is super strength, bro. If I had super strength, nobody. Super strength, no doubt I'm becoming a villain. What? Give me super strength, I'm becoming a super villain today. Just for the vibes. Do you understand how much, like, when you stronger than everybody, like, you just feel, bro, come on, bro. I'm becoming a villain. I'm sorry. I just know you give me super strength on some One Punch Man time. Who you talking to like that? Flicking them. They going flying. Nah, let me chill, bro. Just get into my head. Elemental abilities, I really don't think so. I think controlling the elements would really just make me more in touch with the world and the people and the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could control air, grass, and fire and on some ang stuff, I feel like I would just become a vibe. I'd probably be up meditating on a mountain or something. Just bending. I'm tweaking. Okay, flight, no. Flight, there's no way flight you be like superpowers, why is you don't become a, like, no. Flight, the power of flight isn't making you a villain. That's just not happening, bro. What you gonna do with your flight? Fly around and get shot if you try to do something crazy? You try to destroy the world or terrorize the world or take over the world? What they gonna do? Pop you, right? You falling right out the sky like a bird. Something like that. Portals. Now, I don't know what I would do with portals, really. I would say nah. I don't see my world domination being utilized by having portal powers. Like, what the freak I look like? What? Excuse me? Bro, do I see photosynthesis? What the freak is photosynthesis? I learned about this in like 3rd grade. Nah, friggin', no doubt. I'm becoming a villain. Photosynthesis, I'm becoming a villain. I'm taking over. All that. And everybody will know pain and see pain. Stretching? What the freak type of abilities are these now? Plants making their own food. Yo, you're so intelligent, Bryce. That's the ATL education. That's great. Yeah, I don't know about photosynthesis. I'm just going to put it up there just for the culture. Stretching abilities. Now, if I got like Elastigirl abilities, oh man, that's a lot of power in of itself. But once again, she not bulletproof. I'm not taking my chances. I'm gonna say nah. Now resurrect the dead. Low-key, I'm becoming evil. I low-key might be evil, bro. If I resurrect the dead, bro, I'll have like an army or something, like of just like Straight up, bro. I'm not gonna. I don't know. I have an army of somebody, some people, if I could. Just now that'd be scary power though. But low-key, it might change my mind. It might change my mental state. Army of dinosaurs. Yo, be wilding on some Jurassic Park mess. Till the government find me and blick me down. GG's. You know what I'm saying? I rebuke all that energy. That would never happen. Weather control. Oh, don't let me get weather control, bro. I'm making it rain on somebody's parade. I'm putting that in no doubt, bro. I just know I wouldn't be up to no good with weather powers, bro. Yo, I'm throwing lightning at people. I'm throwing lightning out the sky at people. I'm just gonna be real. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Super talent, any ability? Never. If I had super talent, I would just be a groovy dude. I'd be a groovy guy. You know what I'm saying? I would use my abilities for something. I'll be on that super talent. I'll be on a court too, balling cash. I'll be like Curry or Bron or something. Super luck. I don't know how you be evil with super luck. I don't think actually know that. That might get to somebody's head too. Frick it. Let's put a low-key evil. Low-key evil, bro. Yeah. I think it's a good tier list of superpowers that would most likely make me a villain, or I would take over the world with. Something like that, bro. This is kind of solid, bro. We got immorality, shapeshifting, super. Yeah, all the ones you could probably guess and no doubt. The low-key evil ones make sense too, I think. Like creation, cloning, telekinesis, of course. That's the type of powers, you know what I'm saying? It can make or break somebody mentally. They start tweaking. All the other stuff, I think good tier list, man. Hey, let me know what y'all think in the comments for real though. Through Crew 5L. God bless y'all. And we out. Oh!